We are live. There's a severe warning storm just south of us. Gonna make a run on it. So that has got 70-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. So it's just a few minutes below us. We're gonna go check it out. How do? What's going on, Andrew? Okay, we're just gonna make a quick run on this storm. It's severe, so it's on the board. So it's official at 39 minutes remaining. Decent little hail core to it. It's only moving east at 15 miles an hour. So 60 to 70s with quarter-size hail. So we're gonna go punch it, see what's in it. Find out. Take a sample. What is this? Keep creeping up. There we go. Try that again. right, guys, welcome in Facebook. YouTube's been with us for a moment. We are just heading down to this severe warning storm here. It's got 30-some minutes left on it. I'll give you a kind of a, that's the one that's towards Tulsa. This one's just south of Stillwater. Its anvil is kind of losing shape. It really had a beautiful anvil, but looks good on radar. And then there is the sunset out west. So, I mean, that's an easy one, I guess. Oh, if that's the sunset out east, freak you all out. But there you go. There's a kind of a panoramic of what we got going on. So welcome to tonight's chase. I'm your host with the most from coast to coast, Kyle Cutting here. There you go, YouTube. Give you a quick little once over. There's the sunset, good old Oklahoma sunset. We love them out here. Forward you've been looking at, and then that's towards Joplin, Tulsa, Joplin. So welcome all. This storm we're about to work on's got 60 to 70 mile an hour winds, quarter size hail. Looks like let me get the next scan here. Yeah, that would have been a sweet sunset, but this one's severe. Severe trumps sunsets. What? What are you rolling your eyes with? And that's all I got to say about that.
I have nothing to say.
Okay. So, anyhow, how are you guys doing on this glorious Tuesday? All right. Money. Da, 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 da. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Jackie, Jessica, Sandy, Mike, Tristan, Princess, as always, Princess John, Ruth, Drew, Dean, Jessica, Oh, wow, whole gaggle on the other side here. Charlene, Lily, Ruth. I know. Rookie. For the first time I operated two cameras at the same time and a radar on my lap. Alright. Meanwhile, YouTube's just sitting over here like, what about us? Welcome, Andrew and Betty. Joel, Eric, and Aaron. Thank you all for coming on board tonight, spending your Tuesday evening. Oh, here we go. Great shot. There we go. Anybody wants a screenshot? There you go. Just some beautifulness. Anyways, back to the storm. Beautifulness? Is that not a word? Let's make another one up.
I mean, you would know.
I am a wordsmith.
Your vocabulary knows no bounds.
And my vocabulary knows no bounds. You know, I said that one time on the chase.
Yeah.
You just don't forget it, do you?
I don't forget.
Don't forget. It's the cool thing about accountants.
I didn't think there was anything cool about accountants.
No, there's not. No, I'm just kidding. My dad's an accountant. So is my stepmom. And so are you.
I mean, we're
I'm just kidding. You guys are all awesome. Accountants are awesome. We gotta have them. Otherwise, we'd be unaccountable. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, the other way, kids. There we go. Keeping it real and safe. Real safe. Just want to say thank you guys. As always, thanks for tuning in. I know, got caught out of position, didn't get the black on today. We went. It's a long story. Anyways, back to the storm.
It's not that long.
No, it's long enough.
We left the house to get a sunset.
Yeah, we were gonna get a sunset with a railroad, and then the storm went severe. Ooh, look at this one next to it. This one next to it's getting a little topper. It's getting a little, yeah. And then that's for those. I hit this group up in a few sunset ones. So for those in the sunset groups that are like, I don't want to see a violent storm. There it is. There's your slice of the pie. But I'll tell you this, sunset people, in about 20 minutes, it's not going to be fun anymore. So just keeping it real. We're going to go punch right through this. Just take a quick sample. I'm not going to get far on this. I don't think these storms are going to But we figured might as well go check them out. We're here. We live in Oklahoma. The storms are in Oklahoma. Kind of are contractually bound to the weather in our region. Like on a napkin.
The contract on a napkin is binding.
Oh, I've given estimates on napkins before.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, it's a different gig. Things were different. Before you had all this touch phone, all the stuff, man. I remember when I sent my first email for work. Like, I remember when we all got email. Like, they brought computers in, all the carbon copy paper went away. Every, like, literally 75 paper went away, and 80% of the people were pissed. And then I remember the first set of digital pictures, like you could put this floppy disk into it, and it took like 6 pictures. And when I came on the job site with that, people were like, "What is that?" And I was like, "I don't know. I don't know, but it's cool. I don't know.
We're gonna learn this together.
We're gonna figure this out." It took like 6 CDs to get 12 pictures. Oh, the cows with the sun. Ready? And zoom. Right there. Yep. Big shot. Yep. Different times. Call the boss. Customer's phone twice and they're already looking at you sideways. Kids will never know the struggle.
You ever like call in a phone and you got a busy signal?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Our office only had like 6 lines, and it had a couple hundred people in at the time, and it probably still does. Yeah. Yep. A lot of thumbs up. People know the struggle. I know there's people listening going, "Speak on it. Preach."
Yeah. I remember dial-up internet, and my parents got so annoyed because I was always on the internet, so they got me my own separate line.
Dial-up internet. I was already into my 20s by then. That was.
We know. You're old.
That was a thing.
We all know you're old.
Oh, I'm old. That's a fixture of state of mind. Okay, so what's going on over here is that storm is still severe. This one, oh, it's just gone severe too. Okay. All right. So, oh, excuse me. I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at the one over Elmore City.
Okay.
Carry on. No, but this one in front of us is still severe. I thought the one, I still had radar scope zoomed into the panhandle. I was like, it is severe. So this one's got 15 minutes left on the board. We are at 60 quarter size hail, 5 miles an hour. This thing's just slowing down to a crawl. Just to a crawl. But I think the one behind it that's not even, you guys can't even see it on radar yet. That one's actually behind it right there, starting to get a cap on it, or starting to get a nice little popcorn to it. That one should be popping up on your guys' radars at home in the next scan. Should be some beautiful oranges and like salmon colors if we hit this right tonight, depending on the light spectrum coming through. Clouds will move a lot before then, but should be decent. Yep. Okay, so if you're just joining us now, wondering what you're looking at, the cloud, this small little layer of Sirius is blocking the bubblers in front of us, but this back one you can see here. So we'll be punching through this here in a moment. So there you go, YouTube. Nice. Facebook too. Give you guys a little shot of the sun. So this storm right here in front of us is still on the board with the NWS. That is the National Weather Service. I get people that'll throw that in the comments. If you're new to this, a lady thought I made up the term SLC the other day.
Oh.
I was like, nope. That is not a Kyleism. That is what they call it.
Well, I mean, they are so used to your Kyleism, but you understand.
Hey, Patty from Tahlequah? Tahlequah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what? Should have had my token native here read it off. I'd have probably got it right the first time. Tahlequah, excuse me. Where's that at? What part of Oklahoma is that at? Over there? You been to Tahlequah?
Yes.
Yeah? Good.
Yes.
Good place to eat over there?
I went to high school. I floated the Illinois River. She'll know.
Yep, Ruth, you're right. Hello, Amy. Oh, look at the sunset. Bring you guys back. Hope I'm not making you car sick here, but I pride myself on being one of the few channels that gives many views as the chase is going on, so you guys can not be so, I don't know, it gets old when you, even a great chase gets old when you look at the cows, when you have the same view and you don't feel like you're looking around. So try to give you guys as much mobility as I can. So Tahlequah, tell me more about Tahlequah. I'm in trance now. That's Sooner Lake we're coming right next to here. Sooner Lake on the 177 south. Nothing like you say. Diddle-de-doo. Okay, still severe. So if you're in Perkins, although it looks like it's on its backside of it. Huh. Tough to say. The storm behind it though, do you see that one? It is windy. Yeah, you can see, oh, big time white caps on there. Yeah. Big time white caps. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's Sooner Lake, just north of Stillwater. Making a run down from the Cherokee Strip. Look at that. There you go, YouTube. Hi, Diana. Diana D. Wow, that wind is really whipping. I didn't even notice it. We're all like,
I noticed a little bit.
got a windy night ahead of us. It's still 100, or was 100 degrees. It's falling now, I'm sure, with the sun going down. But just above us in Kansas, it was in the 70s and 80s in some places up there. And
It's going to be like that tomorrow?
yeah, I know. We're going to freeze.
excited.
We're going to freeze tomorrow. It's going to be 61 in the morning. The color of me wearing...
Your gray sweatpants?
I'm going to be wearing my gray sweat... Well, okay. I thought you were going to do like ski pants. Like, yes, I'll have my snowboard gear on. No, it's only in the 60s. Yeah, that sunset's... I don't know. It might get blocked. I thought it was going to be a righteous one, but... we might not see, depending on that layer of clouds below it. So here we go on the 412 Turnpike. We're not going to take it. That's also known as Highway 6 or Route 66, I believe. No, next one down. Right, the one. Okay, I always screw that up. Strike that from the record. The next one's Route 66. That's Route 67.
You said it several times, and I'm like, I don't think so.
That's Route 67.
Still no.
Still no. I've only been here going on 5 years. I'll figure it out. Can you believe that?
I can't.
Gosh.
That's
When I say it like
4
that.
years too long.
I know. It just feels like it's flown by. I had people text me this morning, is this going to be your last year? I don't
Actually.
know. I don't know. I don't know. You said you were only going to do 4, maybe 5 years, and I did the math. Why you got to be doing math?
I mean,
Why you got to be stalking my life?
honestly, I think we're going to step it up.
Yeah,
We'll see.
if it is my last year, I got plans that are going to be big. I'll tell you guys that much, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. I quit trying to
Predict the weather.
Predict the weather and predict my life. It's gotten unpredictably unpredictable.
Okay.
So, to the young lady who asked me, I don't know.
Short answer?
I really don't know.
Could not be.
I can tell you guys this: I signed a deal with a major network for six episodes of a show, but I can't talk about it yet, which I don't understand. But I did sign a pretty decent deal that I'm happy with. So I will be on a show 6 times this fall, and if all goes well, it may lead to my own. So we'll see. I probably said too much, but whatever.
They'll keep it.
What are they gonna do?
Keep it.
They're gonna fire me?
Tell them to keep it in the room.
Yeah, you guys don't say anything.
Well, it's said here, stays here.
Yeah, just keep it down low. Even though they watch this channel like a hawk.
They're like, no.
Like a hawk.
No,
I know.
It's a little bit too
You
much.
said. No, the rule was I just couldn't say which show.
Right.
So I got clarification on that this morning. Because I almost slipped up on that last live. It's like, ooh, I was about ready to delete that live. I never want to delete it. So we'll see though, guys. I could be wrong. You know, it could just be that stuff comes and goes. We've all seen shows that nothing lasts forever in this gig. But
You're right about that.
come on, sunset, zoom in. There we go. Sorry, YouTube. This is just not,
Wow.
yeah, just not. It's blurry for YouTube. There we go. Facebook's getting a good crack at it. So when I'm allowed to sell more, I will definitely tell you. You guys will know first. Anyways, back to the storm. I think we're still. Nope, it's off the books. Okay, so it's dropped its severity. Everything looks like it's taking a breather here, except for that cell down in Elk City. If you're in Elk City,
That's where my friends are.
yeah, you want to. Well, I don't know. It's kind of retrograding back building. I'd still be aware of Elk City, but it looks like it's trying to pull away from. Let me switch to a different radar here. Yeah, it is back building away from Elk City. So that's going to give you some time to get indoors, get your stuff indoors. Anything that might be blown away in 60, 70 mile an hour winds down in Elk City, Oklahoma, you'll want to put up. Mainly small children. Doesn't take much to get your tickle bug, does it?
Put up your small children, guys.
Put your small children. If you're flying any kites, just take precaution. It's developing a hail core on it. What?
They're so dumb.
I know. Let's find somewhere and set up for a sunset.
Okay.
Let's see. So go ahead and take a right up here.
Where?
It's coming up just past these tracks. It's gonna be called Knob Hill Road. Right
Okay,
here.
I see it.
Yeah. And we don't have to go far down
Yeah.
it. You know what?
What? Too many trees?
Yeah, keep going. Sorry. Yeah. Give them a good, nice little view. Even up here. See how the knoll is? Yeah, give you guys a nice sunset. See if I can't get you a nice little pop off that cloud of some oranges. Yep, put your small children in. You guys, I don't think of this stuff, okay? I put no thought into it. So if I ever say anything that annoys you, offends you, there's a volume button. I do pretty good video, maybe not the best commentary, so you can always hit that option. And if not, you know, like I said, I put zero thought.
Oh, we could go back to that.
Where?
Wasn't that where we did the sunset here like
Right,
last week?
yeah.
It was down that street right there. This highway.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Watch
Yeah.
it, like having their meeting again.
I know, they can be like,
we're back.
We're back. So we're gonna take you guys. Sorry, Facebook. We're gonna take you guys to a water. Undisclosed location. It's a disclosed location.
Right.
It's a water, like rural.
It's a rural water district. Isn't it?
Yeah, rural water district. Thank you. I'm stuck.
All right.
And
They got me.
There was a bunch of farmers. Yeah, that sunset's gonna be righteous. There was a bunch of farmers in a meeting there, and we pull in. You'll see it's like on the this high little knoll, and we pull in and film a couple time lapses. And every farmer that came out, you know, they see the phones on top of the cars, and they're curious. And it was funny to eat one by one. What the hell are y'all doing out here? I don't see many people at the old rural water district.
Not at that time of day.
No.
I mean, it was sunset, so.
No, and that's still got a little bit of a bubble to it here. So we'll keep an eye on this storm right there as we head up here. So we're gonna be.
I don't remember how far it was down.
Yeah,
I think
look
it was
at.
a little bit.
Hello, Jenny, Jods, Jessica, Michelle, Jessica again. What's going on here? They okay? It seemed,
I'm not gonna.
yeah, it seemed a little sketchy.
We're gonna ask him.
Seemed like a sketchy stitch there. Okay, if I remember right, we go down this dip. And then
It's a ways out here.
Is it?
At least 5 minutes or so.
oh, was it that far?
Yeah, it was pretty close. Well, isn't that?
Is that knoll up? Maybe not. Yeah, there's the tower.
Yeah. It was past the tower, wasn't it? I think we'll see it. More than likely.
Oh, Sam, we're about 20 miles from that, but it's dying down. So I'm going to take you up to a spot, get a good shot here, and maybe set up a time lapse on that one that I got you facing towards. It really depends on how much the sun cooperates, but it is a pretty nice sunset. So I'll see if that sunset bounces off that that cloud decent, and we'll roll out that way and call it a night. Looks like everything's falling apart on radar. Well, I say that, then the one in Mansford just popped back up. Man, that's too far away for us to get to that one in any decent time. Nothing like this. Broken Arrow's seen a decent little storm going over right now. Looks like that's
We were there a couple weeks ago.
yeah. You know, if I yawn, you
Well, it's
like
contagious.
you got to break the yawn up. Okay, we'll be here. YouTube, if you're just joining us, that's the storm. We're just gonna check out the sunset. Sit up here and take a minute and think about today's decisions. Should we announce the news? Should we break it tonight before anybody in your circle knows? Oh, how pissed would they be? I was watching your Kyle's live stream, and I found out that's the way you love doing that, though. You love it. Okay, we'll come back to it.
I'll leave it up to you.
You want me to be the one to decide that? Oh my gosh, it's so much pressure. It was way easier when it was way easier when it was just me.
It's probably already up, so.
Yeah. I know. How do I want to break
This
it?
just in.
This just in.
It's been in the making for.
I'm trying. Okay. Yeah, nobody behind us. We can just coast it right in. Ooh, look at that sunset.
Ooh.
That thing is gonna be superb. You know what? That side. Go ahead and pull in there and flip it around and go to there. I know. Oh, was that a driveway? Well, I think we've been over this. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We came to this
Okay. Look at this.
But there's no one here this time.
Okay.
So there's not gonna be.
Sweet.
Where do we park
So
at?
pull this way. Turn and stab it at the sun. Yeah.
Stab it at the sun.
Yeah.
Feeling very stabby.
Yeah. Kinda. That works.
Well,
Yeah.
ooh, can we go up further because of that pole?
No, I'm gonna get out of the car anyways.
Am I good now?
Ooh, it's windy. Yeah. Yeah.
We talked about it already.
Ooh. It's windy. That was almost my foot. I'm not gonna lie. That was almost my foot you ran over. That was close. That was really, really close. Alright, this wind might annoy you guys. Alright, so hold on. What? Okay, so I hate this position. So go ahead and back it up and do this and face it towards that. I thought I liked it, now I hate it.
Okay.
I know. Now pull forward. Perfect. Right there. Yes.
The sun is hitting. Like, I thought I liked it, but I hate it.
I hate it. I thought I loved it. So we'll see what this little popcorn does right here. It is windier than I expected,
Yeah.
than I anticipated.
I don't want to come out of the gas station and flip my hair around. Like, this is why we're up all the time.
Alright, so how do you want me to work this? Should I just say it? Or should we wait till we get the text for verification?
I might have it.
Oh, alright. Ooh, look at that! Such a tease, I didn't tell him. What's up, Chris, Toby, Joe, Andy, Terry, and Louise? Okay. So here's the deal. Courtney's selling her house. Boom. Did it.
Roasted.
Boom, roasted. They probably didn't hear it because I had the phone out the window to get the shot. So, house is going up for sale. We're going to hit the road. What else should we tell them?
We don't really know where we're going.
Don't know where we're going?
We have ideas.
We do. We got ideas. We got a plan. But the housing market's nuts out here. So,
It's the right time.
right time. And everybody's flocking from everywhere. And we're looking to go film those shows and keep this whole thing on track. So we got to finish up the 50 storms, 50 states, and then the 6 episodes that I just signed up for. So the real estate sign went in the ground tonight, and I am guessing that within 72 hours or less, it'll probably be off the market, because that's what the last 2 houses in the neighborhood went. And then we will see. What?
We're taking bets. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
You think 72 hours?
I think it's less than 72. What'd you think?
I'm gonna say, well, I mean, hopefully it's very fast, but I'm gonna say like a week. Actually, like the last 2 houses I've sold have been on the market for less than a week.
Less than a week, yeah.
Both of them, so.
So, what was your answer? A
week.
You think 7 days?
Yeah, I'm gonna say by this time next week. Yeah.
You're high.
I'm not.
I mean, you're not. You don't smoke, but that's not even, like, we've watched 4 houses go within 1 and 2 days, and you think your house is all the same? Your house is way better than those houses.
I'm an accountant, so I'm.
You are just a Debbie Downer.
I'm not a Debbie Downer.
No, you are.
I'm a realist.
No, you are. I gotta tell you, it's a good thing I'm the life of the party.
He put our poor, sweet realtor
No.
on the spot. Ooh.
Listen. Oh, Gustavo.
And
we got. I know.
And was like, so how long are you thinking?
I
She
did.
was like,
I
she
put
wanted
the
nothing
screws
to do
to
with
her.
it.
She didn't want anything to do with that question. But I didn't care. I want to know. I wanted her opinion. She's like, every house is different, and put one foot in front of the other, and da da da. I was like, come on. Listen, it's not a political talk show.
I feel like you would have fired her if you had the chance.
I wouldn't have fired her, but I wanted her to
Would've
dance.
reprimanded
I
her?
wanted her to dance a little more. She didn't dance near enough. Yeah.
Amber, if you're watching.
Amber, if you're watching,
We're kidding.
It's just part of the show. You did great. We're really thrilled. I just wanted you to give me a bold prediction. And she didn't. She wanted nothing to do with that. Sir, I really don't want to.
Sir.
It's okay. She did great. There's the sun going down. This is probably going to wrap this up here. We'll see if this goes severe. If it does, we'll make a run on it. But
visually appealing.
yeah, it is neat until that damn Sirius covers it up.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
You call it serious?
It's very serious. Serious. That's what I call it. I don't know. We're just gonna hold tight here. The storm just southeast of Guthrie, what you're facing at right there, very well could Very well could go severe. So we're already down here. We're just gonna hold tight with this. But yeah, so we're making some moves to make a good run on this hurricane season, fall tornado. Excuse me.
Clean audio.
He's like, I'll run my Jake brakes wherever I want to run my Jake brakes. So that's the plan. We didn't even talk about this. I was gonna say this for the Thursday show.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can still talk about it.
Tune in Thursday.
Hopefully on Thursday we'll have different news. What if you're like, so I talked about on Tuesday, now we're under contract.
True.
See.
I think you're crazy. I think tomorrow we're gonna get a call.
I'm definitely crazy because I hang out with you.
Well, that's here nor there.
So.
I'm saying tomorrow. Listen, she said the lady a block away, somebody from California gave her cash. And then the house before that, same thing. So 2 out of the last 3 houses that sold a block away, people came with cash.
I would accept cash.
Cash.
Okay.
Cash.
Oh, God.
That's my gangster. Cash. They showed up and they were like, yo, we like your house. And
were you there for the conversation?
Will you take?
Like, how do you know?
She's told me the whole thing. You were right there. You were signing like important papers.
Okay, what's up?
You really weren't paying enough attention.
Oh, because I was busy doing something else.
Yeah, I get it. That's the great thing is
just like this morning when I was trying to tell you something about
I'm a paperweight.
What I was doing today, and you were like, you asked me a question after I told you exactly what I was doing. Then you told me I really wasn't listening.
But I was at least honest.
Yeah.
I was honest. How many guys are honest when they really aren't listening? Ooh, poll question tonight. How many guys are really honest when they're not listening to their other in the room? Yes or no? Dun 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 dun.
All right, you're done.
They are. They're gonna be like, Kyle, I can't admit that. I can't admit not admitting that I'm not listening because get busted.
I knew you weren't listening. You really didn't have to admit it to me because
I'm gonna be honest. I rarely listen. I know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even told you.
How many times have you said, I need your full attention? Look at my eyeballs.
Like 3.
Okay.
Maybe 4.
3 a day?
No. I don't even want my own attention that much in a day. Are you kidding me? That's probably how many times I really pay attention in an entire day is 3 or 4. Do you know why these edits take, sometimes they come out really good and then other times they don't? It's truly that's why I gotta shut off my alerts because then I'll just let's go to ESPN.com.
You have the one-track mind.
I know, and I'll be like, oh man, I was working on Udall. That's right. And then I got an email, a phone call, 2 texts.
Well, we know you don't check your email.
Not enough. Anyway, so there you guys go. Well, I'll tell you the whole gig once I'm allowed to. But we're making some moves for the betterment of the channel, the content, the platforms. What is that? Oh, there's a cats.
There's 2.
I was like, what? What we have here is a panda versus a jaguar. No, just a black and white cat versus a tabby.
A tabby orange?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Tahlequah is the capital of the Cherokee Nation. Little known fact. Bet y'all didn't know that.
That makes sense.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you for educating us all. But if you're wrong, Debbie, that would be kind of funny.
She lives there.
I know, but
if
she's just spreading fake stuff. I know she's not. I'm just saying, wouldn't that be? I'm gonna start making things up. Ponca is
what?
The highest populated city in all of the Cherokee Nation. No, Cherokee Strip, even though it's technically. Oh, you know what? That's actually probably a true statement.
We're not the Cherokee Nation.
No, Strip.
We're on the Cherokee Strip. And you probably are.
I bet it is. Think about it. Who has more on the Strip?
Is Enid in the Cherokee Strip?
I don't think so. I think they're too far south.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Is Enid in the Cherokee Strip?
I don't know for sure.
Throw it down in the comments. I don't have a phone to Google. They're all recording. No, I do. But I don't want to look. It's too easy. I'm saying it's not. I'm saying Enid.
Because I feel like Enid has a bigger population.
It does. There's 60,000, 50,000.
Is there really that many?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was close, but I didn't know for sure.
No. Ponca lost half its population when Conoco said, peace.
Yeah.
Peace out.
What about Bartlesville? Because Bartlesville is bigger.
Is bigger than Ponca?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, for sure.
No, the Cherokee Strip stops on 177. It doesn't go there. Like the Osage is not part of the Cherokee Strip.
That's what I was asking.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying. But I didn't know. Hold on. I didn't know Bartlesville's bigger than.
Listen, my only experience with the Cherokee Strip is when they made me reenact the land run.
Tell everybody.
In 1993.
Hold on. Let me put the camera on you.
No.
Because your native is F.
No. Okay.
And they made her dress up as a white person. Sorry, I ruined the story.
Yeah, I had a bonnet on.
Look at
and like a prairie dress.
That's so crazy. You imagine if they did that now in 2020?
And
made a native girl dress up like.
I had to run and like stake my land, and I'm like, wait, this used to be my land already, so I don't really.
Wait a minute.
It seems a bit messed up.
What did you have to do? You had to run?
Yeah, it's like the land run.
Oh my gosh.
So it was because in 1993 that was a 100-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Right, because it was 1893.
So they dressed you up like a white person and made you run.
It made me run
and inappropriate.
Choose my own land.
Choose your own land that you already lived on.
Yeah.
And your ancestors had before. Wow. That is so. I don't even know what to say anymore. I probably got canceled for that. They're like, Kyle, you are not allowed to do that.
I'm just saying it was.
Remember that 6-show deal we had for you?
I was only like, 1993, I was like 9.
We rescind our offer. That's probably what they're thinking right now.
Yeah, they're like, we can't have you talking about those matters.
We started a war.
No, and
that's crazy.
It was the history of the state, so it is what it is. But
hold on, did they dress any white kids up like natives?
No.
Oh, that would have been so crazy. That would have been so.
Don't you think that if they had dressed some of us up as natives, that I may have been one?
I would have thought that, but what if?
I mean, look the part, right?
What if they would have been like, okay, you guys on this side, you're going to be this, and you guys on this side, you're going to be the other. You know, the 90s were a little different.
I remember my dad telling me about playing cowboys and Indians when he was a kid, and I was like, so wait, were you the cowboy or the Indian?
Oh, that's crazy. But they're saying, okay, folks in the comments, sorry, I went off way off track. Corey, how you doing? Scott? Sorry. Billy, Chad, Jessica, so you guys are tuning in. We're obviously a little...
Hey, Eddie.
Eddie, sorry, no lightning yet, Eddie. What were we talking about?
Are we circling back to...
I forgot.
Oh, we asked about where the Cherokee Strip.
Oh, the Strip, so it doesn't go to the Osage. But you threw me way off track when you told you're being dressed up as a...
Yeah, I can't believe they made me wear a bonnet. Like...
That was just over the top, right?
Yeah.
Like...
And I don't remember where I got the dress. I feel like it was some costume shop in town at the time. And
I'm just trying to envision, like, whoever signed off on that. Okay, here's what we're going to do.
I'll show you where it happened.
I can only imagine.
It's at McCord Elementary.
Wow.
Ponca City.
Be some appropriations in 2022 if that happened. be some heads rolling.
About time.
You're like, you did what? I'm gonna get a text any minute. That was the agreement, by the way.
What was the agreement?
If I do anything, just text me.
I swear to God.
That was the agreement.
I'll leave it to you to always push the limit on everything.
I was very clear because I said...
If it were me, I would be so terrified
to say anything. You wouldn't even do it. You wouldn't even have a channel.
No, I wouldn't have a channel.
They'd literally be like, well, she lives in Oklahoma. I don't know.
Why didn't I get any chocolate at the gas station?
I don't know. It's pretty windy.
It is.
All right, guys, so what we're looking at here is the remnants of a severe warm storm.
How pretty that looks. Though.
I don't know what more to tell you guys other than the sun has been... Ooh, look at that pink.
Yeah, wow.
We got it just for a second. Look at the pink! So if you're tuning in, we were going to make a run on the severe storm. It's already lost its severe, but now we're just getting a cool sunset. And learning way more about Courtney than I knew before. Like, she was dressed up like a pilgrim. And made to run and get your own land. That's so crazy. It's bonkers. Okay, I'll let it go. What'd your parents say?
I don't remember.
They're pretty gangster.
I don't
they probably
think
didn't care.
Really thought much of it.
Yeah, they didn't care.
Well, I guess history. it happen.
No court snorts yet. If you would have been here before I turned on the cameras, which is impossible, you would have had one earlier. This farmer is eyeballing us down here.
Is he like in the middle of the road?
Yeah,
what is
he is.
doing?
He is definitely watching. Well, I mean, because anybody knows their local water district. What's up, Teak? I can already hear Teak. What are you filming?
Yankum, how is?
There's nothing.
How's Toothless doing?
Nothing severe, Kyle. Which he would be right. All right, everything's off the board, guys. I want to just thank you all once again, as always. Flip over YouTube here. Thank you, guys. So we're gonna hit the road. Sorry, it was terrible. So we're gonna hit the road in probably the next. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna hit the road in right now.
Listen, when I see the.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Federales are one down here in the Water District parking lot, which I get. Yeah. Well, the farmer was like looking over at us, so I get it.
That's all right.
I get it. I don't know.
So yeah, we're hitting the road.
I forgot we're here. Now we're gonna hit the road, so we're probably gonna give. Should we just tell them what we're gonna do? Like, I don't care. It's not a secret. I mean, we haven't told anybody. I love doing this, by the way. I love it because the phone calls you get later are like, so, I just got a text from so-and-so who was watching your show.
From this person.
Yeah, and it's like, it's always a big deal. But you know what I always tell everybody? It's so much easier just to say it on my show. Right, because and then I don't have to say it anymore.
It's really like, yeah, and if they have any questions, they can reach out, right?
Yeah.
Which they do.
All right, so here's the plan. House is going to be sold probably in the next 48 hours or less, I think. Hitting the road.
Tell them what you, how you thought the whole process went. Sell it.
Come back.
Save something. Get out, like, immediately.
Save for something for Thursday. Save something for Thursday. So, you suck. You're done. You're done. Tune in. We'll see you guys later. I'm so over you. Should be drinking soda. Was doing really good. Cut down 9 pounds. Still got 18 more to go. Anyhow, we're gonna hit the road, head out to either monsoons or fires, or if the Gulf actually ever gets golfing. We're gonna. Oh, you can see a little mimosas. I know I'm such a squirrel. Hold on. Facebook first. Well, can't really catch it on camera. YouTube, you're next. Oh, that was worthless. Sorry, guys. Shouldn't even have done that. That whole thing was terrible. Anyways, so probably gonna head down to an undisclosed location in the Gulf and get a house down there.
We're not saying where.
No, I'm definitely not saying where. Because I want to make it a surprise. So, somewhere in the Gulf,
honestly,
like 5 states.
So,
yeah, we really don't know. We got an idea. It's somewhere in the Gulf, and so we're gonna sit down there and just literally like a bowling alley. We'll be at the end of where the bowling ball goes to the pins into the gutter. Like, just sit there and wait. Bam, one right after another of tropical storms, hurricanes, depressions. I'm trying to buy a drug submarine that was in a tow yard, and I'll just tell you guys what I'm trying to do. So there's the drug submarines just get left on the beach, and then they get picked up by a tow company, and then they're just stuck with them. So they don't even really want much money for them. So I'm trying to purchase a former drug running submarine out of Brazil to go out into the ocean, into whatever comes at us. Crazy idea, I know. Some people naysay it. Others hate it. Some love it. I've got a couple things I know you hate it. I know. You'll be on land. It's fine. I got a couple.
Right, I will be.
I got a couple compadres that'll be joining me, but I don't know if I'll get it for this season. But definitely next season, 100%, we will be taking a former cocaine drug running sub into the ocean. So I've been wanting to do that for a while, and I was gonna keep it under wraps, but those are those people.
Got him.
Oh, they got him. I mean, they're on the side of the road to begin with,
right.
But so our federale here that was.
Well, at least now we know they're okay.
Yeah, we know they'll be taken care of. Oh wow, did they lose 2 tires or 1? Yeah, that's the situation back there. Anyways, so that's one. Next year, I also want to get an ultralight. I know drones is all the craze, but I have some theories on flying an ultralight close, not at a tornado, but like under the mezzo. There's some stipulations though and some things, but a lot of stuff gets skipped over because you don't have to be all FAA approved. So that one's an idea I've been messing with. Also, another one is converting a rock crawler. I've wanted to convert a rock crawler. You don't need a zillion horsepower to run on ethanol, but I'd love to have a rock crawler for like when it's really bad, like in Kentucky or any of that, where you could actually just drive through. There's nothing out here that could stop a rock crawler. Like it could go over everything in the Midwest, toppled down for the most part. So I got some wild ideas for next year. Wild. Like literally, I'm all in. So we'll see how those all come to fruition. But I'm just spitballing some crazy stuff for next year.
Kind of answers the question on if this is your last year.
Yeah, because I've been getting a lot of that lately. Is this your last year? Yeah. Well, if it is, going out with a bang. So I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm definitely done saying this may be my last year, because if it is, I don't even want to know. But I can tell you this, one of those 3 options is going to happen. My guess would be the drug submarine, because the license, it really falls in this really gray area. So the most they can do is just tow it back and find me and claim it again. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
If you buy it, then how can they do that?
No, because you got to be like ocean. Like there are some rules when you're a U.S. citizen going out in the ocean, but nonetheless, it's all semantics. So that's what I'm working on top of miles of editing and scoping out our last 14 states for finishing up our Travel Channel show of 50 Storms, 50 States. Hopefully Alaska in the winter. We missed Alaska in the summer. I really wanted Alaska in the summer.
We're going to be there December 21st. I'm calling my shot now.
I hate the cold. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see how this goes. Got some crazy ideas, a lot of stuff in the hopper. A lot of stuff I get told no, but some of this they can't stop me, and it doesn't matter because it's my own gig. I don't have a boss, so that's why I do it like this scenario. That's why I'm not part of any groups, whatever. I'm not Walmart chaser, so it is what it is. So thank you guys. Tune in, subscribe, hit the follow, smash it all, dash it all. I hope you guys liked let's talk about Udall. Okay, while I'm here, I was gonna save this for Thursday as well, but so Udall, that footage sat for 66 years in a closet. I've had it for the last almost a year. I literally have been roto-locked every time I try to edit that piece. There's so many things, and people ask me, the first thing people did is shit all over the quality. Well, guess what? I'm not going to put the quality of an 8mm film for free so people can take it. I put the pieces I put up, overlaid it with when the bodies were seen. I covered them up with some storm footage, and I made it crappy on purpose. So big shock. I'm not going to do all the, we're trying to do more with that than just some Facebook, YouTube stuff. But I also want the story to start being told before it gets made into a documentary and made with the big boys. So that footage sat for 66 years in a closet, and a gentleman's father had an 8mm camera. You imagine having an 8mm camera in 1955? Like, that's ridiculous. It's awesome. And he went and shot the aftermath in both Blackwell and in Udall. And that was another thing. People were like, oh, it's not the footage. That's like saying Neil Armstrong didn't take a selfie on the moon. Like, he's not going to get tornado footage at 10 p.m. at night on an 8mm. He would, the amount of lighting it would take back then, it's just ridiculous. Some of the stuff I heard is just stupid. So I'll just quickly bounce through that. But I had the footage, and then I was like, first I was just going to release it raw, and then you know, I kind of started to get up on my editing game, and then I was like, no, I want to do this right. And so I sat on it for a long time, and I was trying to figure out how to intertwine like my story of where I came in and my time out there in Udall, and what part of it I knew and what I was a part of, and then with the facts and the historical background of what actually happened in 1955, May 25th, 1995 or 1955, and then into the wee hours of the 26th. So I'm doing 3 parts on that. Part 2 will be out this Sunday, and I might even sneak in a bonus part 4. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's the most, like, what do you want to say? Like, when you just let your guard down. I mean, I let people into my life way more than it's comfortable with, but I found out a long time ago that to truly get people's trust and to take people on this journey is you gotta just, here it is, here's my whole life, here, nothing unfiltered, like yeah, it's just raw. And you know, of course I'm over, like, I know I'm gonna always have haters. It took me a second to get used to that, but now I don't even, just like shooting free throws and people yelling and chat, I don't even hear it. And so I appreciate those. I got a lot of messages of people saying, thank you, man, great video. I mean, I immediately was like already nitpicking it when I went through, I rewatched it this morning, and I was like, man, I wish I'd have shortened this and done that and put this. And I'm always going, what is that?
I think it's a raking. Don't come back over the road.
Don't, what the heck? Oh, it's 2 of them.
Oh, I think it was a coyote, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Or a fox.
I thought it was 2 rakins. I don't know.
Was it?
I think so. You gotta keep your head on a swivel out here in the dark. Everything starts creeping out of the woodwork. So, that footage was found. So here's the backstory on it. Because for the longest time when I told people I had it, I immediately was like, everything. You name it, I was called it. Liar, fake, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, but I have it. I have the footage. I just don't want to show anybody because I don't want to give it away. And it means more to me than any money. Like, I lived there. I had my own struggles there. You know, my whole story there is it's deeply rooted. So it's more than just selling some footage. I can do that with the Weather Channel on my own stuff. It's a big deal. And so I just sat on it, man. I was patient with it. People call me whatever, talking a big game, and I decided to edit it the way I did and release it. It's going to be done up better. We're in talks with a company that's all they do is refurbish 8mm film, and you know, to my knowledge, it is the only footage from the 1955 Great Prairie outbreak that's known to exist. So people can hate all they want, talk all the trash they want. That's what happened. I found it, and I found it on my own, and I'm proud of that because everybody's all clicked up in this game. And I'm not. I rolled out here solo. I've been solo. Anybody I've met has been organically on my own gig. And love it or not, it just pays to chat with old folks. Take a time, take a minute out. You'd be shocked if you take just 5 minutes out of your day, chat with someone who's elderly. And that's just what I did. And this old guy came back and he said, I gave him my card. And he said, I might have something you're interested in. And I said, really? And he said, yeah, you guys heard his voice. Like, that was him and his wife. They were kids when that happened. And he said, my father shot the footage of the day after of the EF5 hitting Blackwell. And I'll tell you right now, I still get goosebumps all over my body talking about it. So when he said that, I was like, no way. I was like, and the thing is, I've obsessed about that tornado for 4 years prior to then, 3 years, because of where I lived and what it did, and listening to the ranchers and the people in the town and learning about it online. I was obsessed with that tornado, And I just always was like, there's got to be some form of footage. There's not, until now, 68 years later. So he told me about it, and he had both the VH copy and the 8mm, and we went over to his house right before Hurricane Ida. It was right before, yeah. No, we already had it by then, because remember, old dilly-dally. Yeah, so.
Oh, you?
Yeah. Somebody thought they were going to get my footage. So that'll all come out later. So.
That's right.
It's all good. Not tonight. So anyhow, we watched it, and I just filmed that portion of me watching it. And so of course it's terrible. It was like with an iPhone 12, and it's a VHS copy. And I wasn't trying to make it great. The great's going to be for later. But it was incredible to know that all these years later, with technology the way it is, and everything's been seen, right? Everything's been seen. Like, what's new? Every storm from here on out will be filmed, most likely. So that's how we got to that point, and I sat on it for a year myself, just trying to figure out how I wanted to do it, because you only get one shot, and you want to do it right. And then, I mean, I'll be real with everybody at home watching this. It was opening Pandora's box. It was like I had all these years of, like, I don't want to say I was never excited, because I knew it, you know, how brutal it was, but it was like finding an archaeology dig. It was like, wow. And then when I watched it, I was like, holy shit, what have I done? Why did I do this? Why don't I just give it back and shut up and just never see it? And that's how I felt after I saw the TwistX video. And unfortunately, I have seen a copy of the TwistX video. There's a few of those bootlegged out there, and I wish I wouldn't have. I would give anything to have undone seeing that. And that's exactly how I felt when I saw the Udall footage. Is I thought, why was I? And so then it turned into, well, okay, do the right thing and, like, tell the story. And that's what I'm attempting to do. So that's what's up. Long-winded way of saying it, but I mean, I don't want to give that, you know, I want to give it its proper due. So if you guys got any questions on it, throw it down. I'll answer anything on it. But that is how I found it. And the first thing I got crushed on by the storm chasing community, everybody ran to the internet and Googled and typed it in. It was like, there's no footage. There's no footage. Well, there can't be any footage. You couldn't have found any. Morons. And no, it turns out actually, all you got to do is poke around, just chat with them, tell an old guy what you do. And I mean, I never dreamt that'd have been the way it would have went, but that's how it went. Yeah, that's how it went. 48 miles away. He filmed it 48, and then drove 48 miles from his house, filmed it, and then went back, threw it in a closet. Came out to be made into a VHS in like 1991, and then right back in the closet they both went. And he didn't think it was even a big deal. The son, who was in his 80s, it showed me. He goes, it's probably not going to be a big deal, because he's convinced that the quality is so poor, because he said his dad was a cheapskate, and the way you got to do an 8mm is...
It was the film or whatever.
The film was
like
expensive, super expensive,
right?
And like he was quick with it. And you know, come on, this is before anybody knew how to take footage. And so to me, it means it's priceless. There's no price that can ever be put on it because of what it represents, both for myself and the folks that live there, that lost folks there. So we're looking to get back and work with some people in town at the museums and really dive into this farther than I ever thought I would. So long-winded way of telling you the backstory, but I don't know how to shorten that up without telling you the story. So any questions, throw it down. If not, if I answered it all, that whole rant or ramble, let's see here. I know it happens.
Well, I think you chose a really great way to tell it.
I'll try. I don't
How we tied it all together.
It's tough. It's a tough gig to try to, like, you got to keep people's attention that want to watch a 30-second video of me almost getting killed, and then you get other people that want to hear me tell a 30-minute story. And so trying to juggle both audiences, the audience that wants to see me eat shit and die, and the audience that wants to see me stay alive. So that's how it goes. But thank you guys. Appreciate it. Much love. We'll see you guys soon. We'll be on the Night.